Yep. 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 Good morning to the world. Still morning.
Sushi Vitamin Water heeft nu nog meer. Ja, meer vitamines, mineralen en extracten. En ook nog eens super lekker. Sushi Vitamin Water, dat doet wat met je.
Wist je dat er in Nederland gemiddeld 60 keer per dag wordt ingebroken? Met Very Sure Direct actie is je huis dag en nacht beveiligd. Na verificatie van een inbraakpoging kunnen onze professionals binnen 4 seconden cruciale info met de politie delen. Inclusief livebeelden via Politie Liveview. Beveilig je huis vandaag.
Game 4. Let's get it.
Hartstein also an excellent defender. Siakam has a clean look. It's back to go. Boy, he is shooting lights out from three-point range. 40 up for Mrs. Hartstein.
Hassan was right. Pieces.
SGA gets in the paint again. This one goes down.
But that's also Hartstein.
Denmark back up top. Way outside is good from Halliburton. Halliburton, very aggressive early. Siakam. Good defense from Hartstein. Siakam tries again. Corner three. Denmark from downtown. Obi Toppin is Caruso, nice move inside. Knocks it down. Pacers surrounding him, and Caruso bangs it home. Oh, the Thunder bench that's been so effective. And that great game, too.
Dort.
His three-pointer's good. Dort is now 11 of 18 from three.
Final 2 minutes of this first quarter. Who's going to come out with the momentum?
Doors talk about
Siakam.
Siakam ends that play with a flourish.
He wanted the dunk. He got it.
Wallace got lucky that time. Caruso was
Go shoot.
Caruso, little Euro step. And a nice left hand from Alex Caruso. Isaiah Joe is gone for OKC, as is Kendrick Williams.
Hey.
Loves that elbow jumper. And that's his second field goal. It just seems he casually gets to where he wants to go.
Yeah, his handle is very underrated. But just a little miscommunication right there.
Pacers 6 of 12 from three. Gildas Alexander pulls up, jump shot is good.
SGA mid-range.
McConnell calling for Turner to come over. Now McConnell drives baseline, sneaks underneath, back shot's good.
Beautiful.
8 points and 10 minutes off the bench. Halliburton's guarded by Williams. Neesmith, catch, shoot, hits. Three corner for Neesmith, his second. Gildas Alexander gets inside, layup is good. Halliburton gets inside. Neesmith corner. Chopping on the follow.
What's up, man?
9 turnovers for Indiana.
Oh, good. How you doing?
Again, the one-handed scoop layup.
How are you doing, man?
Game 3. Siakam gets it out to Halliburton.
Come on.
Inside. Oh, and a gorgeous move from Tyrese Halliburton. Caruso picks him up on the switch. Siakam almost lost it. Halliburton
Come on, defense, boys. I'm doing fine, bro.
Now the Pacers take a 2-point lead. I know it sounds crazy. It was a close sweep. A lot of the games went down to the wire. Hartenstein gets his own rebound on the miss. Back to Jalen Williams, drives inside. And a blocking foul counted and one. Williams.
That's dope.
OKC is tying it again. Nembhard steps back from the baseline. Got it. Just his second field goal, but he's put a lot of energy.
Teams are starting to get sick of each other, and it becomes more competitive.
Siakam almost falls. Shot clock winding down. Turner's going to have to
Miles Turner.
step back is good.
That's different. Come on. Pacers are in front, bro.
Straight on three.
Yeah.
Puts it in. Gildas Alexander. Pulls up, jump shot. That's good. Halliburton. Inside Siakam. Kicks it out. Obi Toppin, no hesitation. Has 3 corners good. Halliburton in a corner. Toppin another.
No, I'm watching the NBA Finals, man. Indiana Pacers against Oklahoma City. That is what I'm watching at the moment. I'm also getting a bit of nutrition. But you say Australia versus South Africa. WTC. Is that cricket? Is that cricket? I'm not gonna watch cricket anymore, bro. I did it once. Yeah, I kind of knew it. But no, I'm watching NBA, bro.
Got it. Obi Toppin, back-to-back threes. Timeout OKC. Halliburton gets it back. Caruso in pursuit. Shot clock at 5.
Halliburton. Dangerous.
Poked away. Siakam goes back to get it. SGA crowds it. Siakam down the lane. Kicks it out inside.
Toppin.
For Toppin. Largest lead of the game. Siakam misses a second. Pacers missing some free throws.
But we're doing it as a team, and that's why it's being done.
Your third quarter effort was incredible, rewarded by this crowd chanting your name, trying to will you to victory. How do you finish this off?
4 seconds. 4 seconds. Bucket.
Obi, good luck. Thank you. Mike.
They've stopped runs or they've tried to get momentum. Tough pass there.
And through the fingers, Toppin down the other end and throws it down. Lead back up to 7. Has it deflected right back to him. Shot clock at 4. He's got to put it up. Puts up the 3. Hogan right there on another follow. Halliburton to Turner.
Miles Turner, okay.
Halliburton shot clock at 5. He's got the 7-footer on it. Halliburton to drive.
HB.
Inside off the
Back.
glass. It's good.
Okay, we are in the 4th.
Trying to get away from Neesmith.
Okay.
Williams again, that left hand, beautiful move.
It's tied now. Okay, let's go. Neymar, 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 mid-range bucket. Let's go.
The Thunder had been
William,
behind the entire second half.
William.
As Jalen Williams goes inside, beautiful move, sidestep.
Let's go. Come on,
Ik
bro.
ben al zo lang samen met dezelfde frisdrank. Maar er zijn gewoon geen verrassingen meer.
Go suck a dick.
Zo voorspelbaar. Te lang samen met je vaste frisdrank? Ga eens Rivella. Oh, wow.
Voor kinderen is buitenspelen super belangrijk. Maar dan moet het wel veilig kunnen. En daarom zetten we samen met Univer in voor een veilige buurt. Zodat kinderen veilig kunnen rennen, spelen en bewegen.
Univer, daar plukt u de vruchten van.
Finds some room all the way down again. High off the glass again. Gorgeous move from Tyrese Halliburton.
He's had an outstanding NBA Finals thus far.
Shade up.
Foul jumper short. Hartenstein chips it.
Okay, okay, SGA.
Gets it to SGA. This drive, hesitation,
Lay up.
backer is good. Halliburton drives all the way
Can
to the
somebody
rim.
please stop him, bro?
Nimhard lurking.
Bucket.
To Williams, thrown out of three. Gilgeous-Alexander.
Three.
Clutch bomb from SGA. Using the screen. He drives inside.
Somebody needs to. Let's go.
There.
2 minutes, 1 point behind. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Please take this game. Okay, see, please take this game.
Alexander on the drive, pulls back. Baseline.
Bucket.
To the second half. Eastman kicks it out. Turner wants to get it to Halliburton.
Ooh.
Court down a lane, goes up.
Hey, yo, Caruso.
Right there, but a foul. And Dort misses the free throw.
It didn't count.
Comes down to make or miss free throws.
Shit.
Dort 1
Dude,
for
how
2.
you doing? Okay, J-Dub
Williams
to
to
SGA. SGA goes inside. Mid-ranger. What are you doing? It's foul, it's foul, it's foul, it's foul.
Finals. 44 seconds remaining.
Okay, but they take it. I think they took it.
Every test so far
I
during
think
these playoffs.
OKC took game 4, and that is crazy.
Three-pointers up.
No, 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 no.
Loose ball foul. Williams gets free, and Patrick called for a hold before the ball is inbounds.
That's
That's an away
OKC,
from
bro.
the foul. One free throw and possession.
Yeah, that's OKC, bro.
Catherine, his second.
Hey, yo, man, he back and Super Saiyan, how you doing?
Ball deflected, tipped, stolen.
What is he doing, bro?
Foul is working. Well, Catherine, who just missed a couple of free throws.
19 point
misses
seconds,
his
and he
third
missed it.
in a row.
He missed a free throw.
Consecutive. That one goes down.
I think Indiana started slowing down. Okay, another foul.
Whistle and a foul. With a 32-point game, played 40 minutes. Up at the line, 7 seconds remaining. Halliburton throws it up. That won't go, and that'll do it. OKC with a
It's official.
once again showing their
It's official.
And these NBA finals are tied at
It's
2
official.
games apiece.
Indiana are about to get a tough time. They lost game 4. And game 4 was at home. My brother told me they need to take one game. OKC need to take one game at Indiana Pacers house. And they did it. They took game 4. That's tough. What's up? It's the Wifting boys. By OKC did the dirt. They did what everybody was expecting them to do. Taking the game, a home game against Indiana, and they took it. So it's official. I think our NBA finals. I'm about to call it right now. Our NBA finals is Oklahoma City, because this game It's already in game 4 and they're tied. This game will go until game 7. And game 7, OKC is taking it. Regardless. I'm calling it.
So apparently the Israeli military headquarters just got struck moments ago.
Food.
A couple of moments ago here. Let's go and jump into the video releasing the takes this guy's suggestion via Discord.
A massive amount of fire coming to Tel Aviv right now.
Food. Why do you care? I don't know who you are, bro. I don't know where you're from. And so I don't know what you expect from me, And if you have higher expectation, don't.
Now, like many people in Israel, our very own Trey Yangst, who was in that last video you saw, has
Well,
been
I'm
in
just
and
saying.
out of shelters
I don't know who
all
you
night.
are.
He joins us now with the very latest. That was pretty harrowing for you, Trey. Glad you're okay, and the crew's okay. What's the very
Deuces,
latest?
see you never.
Everything we know about them is wrong.
You're crazy. I like that.
Let me show. Yeah, Sean, thank you. It's been an intense evening here in Israel. The Iranians launching around 150 ballistic missiles into this country in 3 separate waves. That
Are you
video
still in
you
here?
saw there was the first wave. The other waves
Why you have to do that?
locations not only here in Tel Aviv, but also in the suburbs. We visited 3 different sites where missile impacts happened or fragments damaged or destroyed buildings. And I can tell you that it was a very sad scene to see. The first location that we got to in a very populated neighborhood of Tel Aviv, they were taking women out of this building. You could just see the fear in the eyes of these kids. They didn't know what was going on. They just heard the explosion as their parents were waiting with them in shelters. A lot of damage there, but then we made it to a second site when we were live on Special Report talking with Brett as another missile took place. And when you saw the damage at this second site in the suburbs of Tel Aviv, it looks like an entire block was wiped off the map. At that location, Israeli police tell us 1 woman was killed and at least 20 were wounded. As we were there, rescue workers were digging through the debris, and every once in a while, they would have everyone be quiet, and they would call out for survivors under the rubble. They had a thermal drone overhead to see if there were any people that were still trapped, and then that missile took place yet again, and we had to run for shelter going into the basement of an apartment building, and then there were explosions outside so strong they were shaking the street. This is what the Israeli people have been dealing with tonight as the Iranians are directly targeting both military and civilian facilities in this country, sending nearly the entirety of Israel into shelters. And Sean, tonight we are getting reports out of Iran about explosions just east of the Iranian capital of Tehran. An indication the Israelis are once again striking back against the regime,
of course they're
targeting facilities just outside of the Iranian capital.
Yeah, guys, this is going to be an interesting night, absolutely, in terms of the news here. And the reason why it will be is because this is not going to end here. Like, when you preemptively strike someone, you expect for them to strike back here. Like, I understand the Golden Dome is definitely here. You can see that actually, working in full effect here. But understand here, guys, Iran specifically has a gigantic stockpile of missiles. I mean, a crazy stockpile. They don't do their own. Understand that here. They do not do their own things. So imagine how much they have stockpiled after all these years, guys. Okay, the dome itself is definitely going to function because it has been functioning. But the only thing I think that's going to kind of mess things up for them is that if Iran basically decides to lob, you know, 1,000 at one time, the dome is not going to be able to handle that. Right? Like if Iran decides basically to flood the zone with these missiles, then they're going to have a problem, a big problem, guys. Listen to me.
Against the regime targeting facilities just outside of the Iranian capital. Sean?
You know, Trey, one thing that we could, Israel understood the risk. Israel also understood the risk of a nuclear-armed Iran. And I'm going to get into this in my monologue. When you think of the tens of thousands of rockets that have been fired from either Iran or from their proxies, the Houthis, Hezbollah, Hamas over the years, and you try to identify and relate with that, they knew this risk coming into this. They were as prepared as possible. They certainly were prepared for the onslaught, and they certainly outperformed. I think you reported earlier today, the Iranians felt that they were hit 10 times harder than they ever expected. Is that true?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they dumped on them,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Look, the Iranians are certainly preparing to continue against Israel because for them, this is a worst-case scenario. The Israeli strikes not only targeted their nuclear facilities, but killed their top nuclear scientists, and then killed the head of the IRGC, along with his entire leadership for the Iranian Air Force.
Right.
So this was not only an embarrassing for the regime, according to analysts in the region who have discussed what took place, but also it is a real military loss for the regime. And when we look at what's going to happen next, there's real concern that this is going to drag on for a matter of days and possibly even weeks. I've been talking with officials throughout the region today, speaking with not only Israeli intelligence and security officials, but officials in the Gulf, like the Qataris, and even the Iranians, trying to get an understanding of how everyone sees this situation. And
What's up,
they
Owen?
realize this is an unprecedented moment in the Middle East because it has an opportunity to change the reality for the region. You mentioned that Israel's been at for more than 600 days, and we have seen the missile fire from places like Yemen with the Houthis there, from Hezbollah in southern Lebanon, and of course the groups inside Gaza like Hamas and Islamic Jihad. What we saw tonight was quite different, Sean. We saw direct missile targeting major population centers, and the reality is that when these barrages come in so intense and so powerful, even with Israel's advanced missile defense systems,
They're gonna
like
get through.
the David
Sounds like
Sling
they're
or
gonna
the
get
Arrow 2 and 3 system, with the support of the American systems that are currently on the ground, like the
Right.
Patriot system and the THAAD system, it's not enough. And that's the
No.
big question moving as the Iranians will continue to target major population centers in Israel, is how the Israelis will be able to keep up with this incoming fire while they're still going on the offensive. As we know tonight, striking targets just outside of the Iranian capital. A lot of moving parts here, and the region is bracing for very tense days ahead. Sean?
And clearly the Israelis were preparing for that. Among the long list of targets that they have had in Iran include their long-range missile sites, which the Iranians had been building up, probably in anticipation of the nuclear sites being that then being their plan B to try and overwhelm their missile defense system.
Exactly
and
that.
to some extent, the Israelis have been able to buffer that by taking out a lot of those missile sites. Stay with us. We'll get back to you, Trey, throughout the program.
Hey, Sean.
Okay, so yeah, guys, that was my literal concern here. Because the only real concern is that they had a gigantic stockpile of missiles. They just do. Right? And so the only way you're going to be able to mitigate that specifically is definitely take out the missile launching areas. That would be the only way. Because other than that, they're just going to consistently everything is going to get through. And because they feel as if you disrespected them in such a way, they no longer even recognize your humanity. And what are they doing? They're targeting specifically a city center. That's what they're doing here. They no longer think you are human. And that generally happens in the concept of these type of kerfuffles here. They just do, right? Unfortunately, you have to dehumanize your humanity for the most part in order for you to feel as if it's okay to completely obliterate. That's it's kerfuffles one-on-one here, guys. I definitely hope that we absolutely, in fact, do not get dragged into this, but it definitely looks like the more this goes on here, and the fact that we are definitely here heavily, partaking in some other countries, kerfuffle. It's going to be interesting. Let's see where this takes us, guys. I definitely do not want it to take us to the WWE3, though. We don't need that. But all right, listen, you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. If you guys are new here, please like and subscribe, and we will definitely, in fact, follow this story.
Doom, 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 doom. Well, there is more war. There is more war. Iran against Israel. It feels like Israel is against everybody, man. Israel be fighting everybody, bro. I've heard UK going against Israel. I've heard South Africa going against Israel. I've heard no Iran. I heard Palestinian who has been fighting Israel for decades. Like everybody doesn't like Israel. Israel is like that family member of of yours, and that nobody fucks with. That nobody really is a fan, you know. And I know this is it's hard for some of y'all to hear, but it's just it is what it is. Israel is just the bad apple, bro. It's causing all the harms. Whenever it happens to them, everybody need to pay attention. But oh, when man, Kagiso, who are you? What do you need if it's not my dick? And I'm not willing to give it because I'm straight. Sorry, my guy. Israel is that one annoying family member that everybody just don't fuck with. I know you don't want to hear this, but yeah, I said it. Every person need to watch this. Uh, mm, mm, mm. Mickey, you always come in and you say, Siema, I don't understand a single fuck what you saying. You know I speak English, but yet you, each and every time you come in and say Siema, I don't know what you expect me to reply, but just to let you know, if you are playing with me, I'll do stuff like this. Bye. See you never. Kind of through. I'm kind of through with how people act. I'm not the best at speaking English, but if you wanna understand me, you know, try at least. Let me build what I want. What's up, man, Ben? How you doing? Yesterday was a guy who wanted to, who was trying to speak Spanish with me, and I was trying to, politely speak Spanish back. Go and check my go and check my bio, man. Go and check my page. YouTube on my YouTube page somewhere you'll find it. You'll find exactly where I reside, but I'm not telling you because if you are really interested, then you go and check it out yourself. If you are really interested, you actually support. but I think most people are up to no good, so they like to, you know, do exactly what you're doing. I've had multiple, if not millions, thousands people asking me the same question, and if you are really interested, then you go and check it out yourself. But guess what? People will do will ask exactly the same question next time, and you won't be the last who ask me where I'm from. I just won't reply it anymore. I said it in the past, and I'm gonna say it right now to you. I'm not replying. I don't know whether it's a game that some people are playing, or I don't know what it is, but yeah, they gonna sound hurtful to you, but not to me. I really don't give a shit. How you do the precies. Okay, breaking news.
Stel je eens voor dat je durft, de liefde vindt, plezier hebt, proeft, ontmoet, lacht.
Buemo couldn't quite get that one done before the deadline. You still think that'll happen? It's interesting this because now the spectre for Manchester United is Thomas Frank imminently arriving at Tottenham Hotspur, and he would desperately like to have Brian Mbeumo at Tottenham Hotspur, and he can offer Brian Mbeumo Champions League football. The information we have as it stands is that Mbeumo wants to go to Manchester United. A lot of that deal on the personal terms side have been agreed in principle. It's just whether Manchester United and Brentford can agree on a fee. Now, there has been one bid of £45 million plus £10 million in performance-related add-ons. That makes it around £55 million package, which Brentford have rejected. There's a school of thought that their feeling is, well, if Mateus Cunha has arrived to Manchester United for £62.5 million, well, Brian Mbeumo is worth at least £62.5 million. So
62.
Manchester United will need to raise their offer. We expect United to go back in. And as I say, as it stands,
United, don't do this. Don't do this. Don't do this, man.
I'm told just
This
never
will be
to
the
rule out
splashing
anything. And this is the
mistake
Thomas
of
Frank situation.
United
Just might add a
again,
bit of a
bro.
dimension to
Again.
a potential
Before you did it with
move. Shall I go
Anthony, and
to
now
Tottenham
you're gonna do it with
because I know the
Wemo.
manager and
Don't
I've got
please don't
Champions
do
League
it.
and I don't really have to move
You
home?
spend enough
Or
money
do I go to Manchester
on
United?
players, and it
Victor
has not
Gyökeres
worked
is
out.
another name that's been heavily linked. What's the latest on that one,
So I
Dance?
would say don't
United are
do it.
definitely interested. It's our understanding that
Is
they
is that
have
not fun
made
to
initial
film?
contact but via intermediary, so there hasn't actually been club-to-club contact between
No, that's
Manchester United and
so
Sporting. But the Sporting president,
Gyökeres.
he's been having his say because there have been all sorts of reports suggesting that Gyökeres has been promised he could leave for around £60 million because
60
he
million.
stayed on at Sporting for last season. Well, the president has firmly
I would say
denied that
Gyökeres for
and
60 million
assured
is
every
doable,
Sporting fan and assured
considering I've seen
and
what
more
the man them
rather
can
than
do.
assured every
He
interested
score
party that
goals.
Victor Gyökeres will not be going to leave Sporting Lisbon for 59 or 60
He's a
million
danger
pounds. So
to
he will be going for more money
City,
than that.
and you want
The
City to
noises
fear
again
you,
coming out of Portugal is that
buy
Victor
Gyökeres.
Gyökeres is not happy about that because he thought he had a gentleman's agreement about being able to go for less money, so it would be easier for him to do so. This one looks like it can rumble on, but you can understand the interest from United. That it's a priority position that they want to fill, and I'm told they want to fill it regardless of whether Rasmus Højlund stays at United or not. And maybe it could be beneficial to someone like Rasmus Højlund as well. I know he's been heavily criticised in the 2 seasons he's been in.
Sky Sports reports Tottenham have hijacked United's move for Brentford winger Brian Mbeumo, with the 25-year-old now favouring a reunion with his former Brentford boss Thomas Frank at Spurs, who tabled a £60 million bid after United's £55 million offer was rejected. The deal for Sporting CP's Victor Gyökeres, previously United's top target at £85 million, has collapsed, with Gyökeres staying put after Arsenal's £80 million bid also fell through, per Express Sport. Meanwhile, United have pivoted to Eintracht
Arsenal wanted
Frankfurt's
them,
Hugo
United
Ekitike, but
wanted them,
Frankfurt are demanding 85
but
million pounds for the
Brentford are asking
22-year-old French
62
striker
million.
who scored
That's
22
crazy.
goals last season.
Um, editing the videos and they edited a little bit too long. I forgot to, but yeah, it is a well edited video. Not too well at the last, but yeah, creepy things your phone knows about you. Hmm. I think it's not the phone; it's more the people behind the service providers. Whether it's I don't know what service you have, but yeah, the peoples that are providing you the service to call others, they are the ones that are actually causing a
These images from Real Madrid training. And here's another video from the training that has Real Madrid fans excited this week. Xabi Alonso is fully involved in the training process. He himself participates in drills with the players, actively moves around the pitch during sessions, helps the players better understand tactics and improve their level of pressing and passing. The reaction of one of the Madrid fans on social media is revealing. He criticized Carlo. Everyone knows how much
the fans. Mm, this is not meant to be Carlo slander. It's how much I love him, but I swear I never seen him doing this in my life.
I swear I've never seen him do this in his entire life. Friends, let's respect Carlo Ancelotti's age, and it doesn't stop us from enjoying Xabi Alonso's first training sessions. Yes, during one of the sessions, Xabi Alonso even put on a green bib and was a full-fledged player during training. The reaction of the fans is priceless. Our newcomer has finally arrived. Welcome home, my midfielder. Honestly, I would put Xavi in the center of the field right now. After all, he is only 3 years older than Modric.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. I am not going to fucking lie. I would put Shabby too, man. I don't know why he stopped playing football. Shit. After so many losses, well, after so many terrible performances from Real Madrid, I would say the only solution for to fix that issue is to have experienced peoples that have lost from teams like Barcelona before and then beat them again. That's the only way. You're not going to bring new peoples. You can bring new peoples, but they need to be the world class. And I think that there is no shortage in the scouting of Real Madrid. No, they are actually very lucky each and every time, each and every year. You have the opportunity to have a world class player in your selection. That is already it's a trait that a team has each and every year, regardless what competition that player is coming from. You know you have talent. You have more than talent. You have values. Before it was Vini, Bellingham, and then short after Bellingham, it was Mbappe. There is multiple players right now, and now you're having Trent. Defense, they saw defensively we were lacking, and especially on the right back position. You had to put Valverde in the right back position because you don't have any players that can play on the right back position. Do you hear how fucked up that shit is? Now the next idea, I would say it's a left back position that they will have troubles with that as well in the near future if they have no solutions to fix that left back position, because right back we have two right backs, Carvajal and Trent, if Carvajal still stays, but on the left back you have only Fran Garcia and Mendy. I'm hearing both of them are about to leave. We need defense to be fixed.
By the way, let's talk about our legend Modric. He intends to play for another year in Milan in the Italian Serie A before going to the 2026 World Cup with the Croatian national team. I also see the jokes about the Italian season. I noticed them. I think you will smile now too when you see which players are gathered in midfield in different teams, including our Modric. But on a more serious note, from the very first training sessions, we noticed how much attention Xabi Alonso pays precisely to Rodrigo. He is the one he gives advice to on how to move on the field in different situations. To highlight this amidst the numerous rumors regarding the Brazilian's transfer. News about this possible transfer continues to appear in the press. Arsenal want to buy Rodrigo, and for example, Arsenal centre-back Gabriel Magalhaes recently said this. Rodrigo's name is coming up a lot these days.
He's a phenomenon. Gabriel Magalhaes. He's a phenomenon. He backs Arsenal to sign Rodrigo. Okay, people are mentioning his name a lot. If it depended on me, of course, as I say, he's a phenomenon. People are mentioning his name a lot. Arsenal have reportedly made Rodrigo their main target for the summer to strengthen their attacking line. However, signing him would be difficult. The player is not reported to be desperate to leave, while Real Madrid will drive a hard bargain in any talks.
If the transfer were up to
Don't
me,
do
I would
it.
buy him without hesitation.
Don't sell
because
him.
he is a
Don't sell him.
phenomenon.
Don't
At
sell
the same
him.
time, we can see that Xabi Alonso treats Rodrigo with great care and pays him a lot of attention. And we have already said several times in our previous videos that Rodrigo fits almost perfectly with Xabi Alonso's new tactical scheme, especially when it comes to pressing. And Rodrigo himself sends us a little hello on Instagram. Here is his post. The legend is happy with a white heart. His heart belongs to Madrid. Write in the comments what you think about the situation surrounding Rodrigo. Why does Xabi Alonso rely so much on the Brazilian, and should you really sell him this summer? In my
No.
opinion, it is not necessary
Fuck
because
no.
under Xabi Alonso's management, Rodrigo can
Fuck
reach a new
no.
level. We will talk about the presentation that took place shortly, that of our newcomers Ison and Trent. But for now, let's turn our attention to another worrying topic that deserves to be discussed. Madrid are currently only signing and buying players who spend money. But we know that the club wants to stabilize its budget, which means that someone will have to be sold this summer. And some fans are already insisting that Chouameni must be sold. Here are their arguments. I will sell Chouameni for 50 million euros. We have not yet found a real replacement for Tony, and we have just lost Modric. Saying that Chouameni must be sold. Here are their arguments.
I don't know
I will
about
sell
that. However, this is
Chouameni for 50.
this is eating up a chunk of the club's summer budget. Real Madrid might have to sanction some sales to improve their chances of signing more quality talent. That has led to one Madrista to reckon that Arjen Chouameni should be sold for a decent fee to improve the transfer budget. The Real Madrid friend Link Kinku, that's his name, Linku Kinku. Bro, what the fuck? I wrote on Reddit, I'd sell Chouameni for 50 million, but he's worth way more than 50 million, bro. They bought him in for 50 million, and now you have to sell him for the same fucking price. You are losing. Anyways, with Madrid looking to seal a 40 plus deal for Caceres, 50 million on Huizen. Okay, Caceres is not in yet. Okay, Huizen is already in. Damn, that's already money. Huizen for 50 million and 30 million signing bonus for Trent Alexander-Arnold. The transfer budget is tight. A high value player leaving for a high fee could really help in getting a better midfield. Okay, so Caceres is a left back, so that's, I guess that's fixed. Replaced Close and just lost Modric. Modric still playing. There we go. Cristiano Ronaldo fans are in the chat. What do I have in store? My life. Shit. Do you have that?
€80 million. We have not yet found a real replacement for Tony, and we have just lost Modric. Chouameni lacked stability. His mistakes were invisible. In my opinion, he is a good player, but not at the level of Madrid. I like the idea of Angelo Steer. He has excellent passing quality. He can win the ball.
Okay, Chu's form improved towards the end of the season, but he has been inconsistent. His mistakes were glaring, being out of position too often, and he's very slow to track back. His long range passes are good, but he doesn't contribute well in short passing sequence with when being pressed. Okay,
I would choose him over Martin Zubimendi. To be honest, I have no desire to part
Zubimendi
ways with Chouameni
instead
because he
of
played as a
Chouameni.
central
That's
defender
crazy.
for a long time. Plus, he had two very different halves of the season.
That is
The first
crazy.
one was a failure, and then he started to play better. And then
I say
finally, there's
keep
the
him
latest
too.
news.
Keep him
Martin
too, but play him in the midfield. Don't you? It's kind of unfair to put Chouameni on central back. He did well. He did well. I have to be very honest. He did well. For a season to play on a central back position is not your favorite position, but yet you still played. Couple mistakes here and there, because it's not your favorite position. I fully understand it, but yes, there is buts. I need a player that can feel comfortable in any position. And if Chouameni has an issue on, from what I mean, from a manager asking you to play on a different position, and you know that that position we are lacking, I need you to, come stronger, my guy. Fight harder. Definitely for your team. Come on, man. Okay, let me read this. Real Madrid lose interest in Angelo Stiller. Who the fuck is Angelo Stiller? Out of Zubimendi's race 2 reports. Okay, I need to search up Angelo Stiller. Angelo Stiller. As have lost interest, so they don't want him anymore. In Angelo Stiller of Stuttgart. Reports Joaquin Maroto of Diaro AS. Real Madrid have also stepped out of the race to sign. They stepped out, so they don't want him anymore. Martin Zubimendi. The club didn't want or didn't make an attempt to sign this Real Sociedad player despite admiring his quality. Instead, Zubimendi will join Arsenal. And finally, Real Madrid have no intention of signing Nico Williams as previously reported by sources in Spain. Madrid believe they already have enough left winger at the club within Vinicius, Rodriguez, and even Mbappe. William is likely to join FC Barcelona if he leaves Athletic Club this summer.
He is leaving for Arsenal, and Steeler Stuttgart is not interested in Madrid. This is the kind of inside information that has been circulating recently, and new players are arriving in Madrid. Let's welcome the 20-year-old defender in our shirt. They paid 58 million euros for him to board. The contract has been signed for 5 years. Ison has chosen the number 24. Previously, this number was worn by Nacho and Michele, but this is not a final decision. If there is a departure, Payson will take the number 4. But of course it is Trent who attracted much more attention during the presentation. He arrived as a free agent from Liverpool. He will wear the number 12 on his shirt, and here are some juicy moments after the official presentation. Fans have found a very interesting video. Here, a Real Madrid supporter chats with players from the England national team and tries to convince them to join Madrid. He tells Jude, "If you come to Madrid, you will win the Ballon d'Or," and then he tells Fran to follow Jude and come to Madrid too. And it's true. It's very funny to see years later how a simple Real Madrid fan influenced 2 major transfers of high-profile players to Madrid. If you're smiling right now, give this video a like because we're in a really good mood and this supporter really deserves a special
I'm
award.
not smiling
We
right
have
now,
to tell
bro.
Florentino Perez about it. By the way, you can easily find and read this kind of stories and preview in the special app for Real Madrid supporters. Download it. The link is in the pinned comment. There is not only real-time news, but also a very convenient match center to prepare for the upcoming Real Madrid matches. And by the way, the Club World Cup is about to start for us. To make sure you don't miss anything, download, install, read, enjoy, you won't miss a thing. But there was also a touching moment during Tran's presentation. His mother Diana was very moved and wiped away tears while watching her son's best moments in the Liverpool jersey. She has invested a lot of effort since his early childhood to help her son reach such heights. And then at another moment, a famous episode appeared on the screen. The corner kick was played quickly. It was the Champions League semi-final in 2018. Perhaps you remember Liverpool crushed Barcelona by a score of 4-0, and that was precisely when this corner kick took place with Tran's participation. And at that moment, as the images were broadcast on the screen, Trump cracked a mischievous smile. It was one of the most memorable moments of his career. From now on, Tran will have many more appearances with Barcelona each year in the Real Madrid
Yo, man.
shirt. And Tran also had a
I'm
nice bonus for
fine.
everyone.
What about you?
He managed to surprise everyone, including the management and the fans, because during the presentation he spoke in Spanish. I'm happy to show the Real Madrid.
Let's hear from Alexander. Alexander Arnold surprises Real Madrid fans and broad with first interview speaks in Spanish. Trent Alexander-Arnold stunned Real Madrid fans and the club's board with his first interview, delivering his entire welcome speech in Spanish. The English right-back expressed his excitement to join the club and play alongside the world's best players. Thank you, Florentino Perez, for this opportunity. It's a dream come true. I am excited to play alongside the best players in the world. Hala Madrid. Let's go. Thank you, Florentino Perez, for this opportunity. Okay, I read that. Okay, this the Englishman will wear the jersey number 12 and has already begun preparation with his teammates for the Club World Cup. Okay. Alexander Arnold's impressive language skills have impressed the Real Madrid board and fans, showcasing his dedication to adapting to the club's culture. That's dope.
Fans when I am capable of on the pitch. Thanks to Perez's opportunity. It is a dream come true. I'm delighted to play alongside the best players in the world at Madrid. When you watch this video, Tran, Mbappe, Judes, and other players.
Yeah, this is the we have three-headed motherfuckers. Mbappe, Alexander Arnold, and Bellingham. If these three-headed motherfuckers don't do shit in this season for Real Madrid, sell it. Sell all of them, bro. So yeah, that's how harsh I'm gonna be to them. Because the first season, I kind of let it pass for Bellingham and Mbappe. Mbappe, you know what? Mbappe can stay. He took a Pichichi in his first season. He can stay, but still, you need to be hard on them. You need to be hard on all of them. It doesn't matter whether it's Trent, whether it's Mbappe or Bellingham. You need to be hard on all of them. Statistics matters. They know this. You start lacking, Barca takes the lead. Barca takes treble. Barca takes Champions League. Barca takes everything. You don't want that. It's competition, my guy. Shit. Mbappe took Pichichi this year. Everybody was like, "Ooh, we are happy. We got a player who it's a top scorer. What is a top scorer without no league? You need to be number one as a club. It feels good when you are becoming I guess when you are becoming a top scorer of the league. It feels good when your teammates are like, oh, you fought for us and we fought for you too. That's why you are winning the best top scorer of the league, and we also are winning the best team of the league. It makes sense. But if you are losing with your team, but yet you are still the top scorer of the league, it won't feel as good. It won't feel as good.
Have already returned from their national teams and have started working with the team. Xabi Alonso is only at the beginning of his journey to transform our team's football. We've talked about it a lot too, and we're just expecting intense football where Madrid will dominate every game, not only against weak and average teams, but especially against strong opponents in big games, which hasn't worked this year. We have high hopes for that, and watching how the first training sessions under Xabi Alonso are going is really exciting. So subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next video. Thank you for your like. A big thank you to everyone who watched until the end. Leave your thoughts in the comments and see you soon.
Switching my leg. Yes, switching my leg. Now I'm about to play some. It's still 12. It's still so early in the morning. You know that. On a Saturday, early in the morning, let me play some FIFA, man. Fuck that. Do the game. Oh shit. Let me see if I can stream this also. FC 20. Go live. received from 2 year on loan to Real Sociedad. Yeah, no, I say no. My mind, I still no crime. My little brother's crime. You wanna see a dead body? Introduction to my mama's Christmas party. Drop was so mama. See, you wanna see a dead body? Introduction to my mama's Christmas party. What's up, Andrews? Andrews Lickmanis.
Crescendo all week, and very shortly it will be for real. We have all the action for you. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu.
Shit. PlayStation is too hard. Fuck. Maybe I should do something about it. Hopefully it still works, but yeah, fuck it. If you don't, then don't. I need to change something. I need to change something. Settings. Go to settings. Videos. Camera. Let me see. I need it. Multiple. Legacy. It was between Legacy or Pro, right? No. Legacy or Co-op. I'm gonna put it in Co-op. Nah, still not that. It's not that. I think it's if not dynamic, I think it's dynamic. Yeah, stay there. It's still running it a little bit more. Let's go down. Default, custom 12. 12, 12, ball speed, no, that's okay. Okay, area zoom 12. I think we good now. Hi, hi, IB Boom! First shot, first aim. There's something stuck in my teeth, that's why. Rodrigo, Rodrigo, Rodrigo. Okay, Rodrigo to him. Back. Boom! Yeah, is it me or this distance shooting has become too easy for F25? Look at this! Look at this! What the fuck, bro? This is my second shot. This is the first time playing FC25. Man. This it's easy. Like I say, nothing changes. Fuck! I expected better performance from Vini. Boom! Brother, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? 3-0 in the fucking 90 minutes. I, I guess we gotta change something else, man. Ah, come on. Perfect. Perfect defense. Hey yo. Hey yo. Vini. Back. Yeah. Do better. What? We gotta do better, forever. We gotta do better, forever. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. We gotta do better. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. Ah. Ah. Yeah. The defense. I saw a granny. Do you not understand why midfielders are freaking important in this sport? You need them. Okay, Vini. Boom! God! Come on! Now I'm starting getting annoyed. Hit the post twice in a few seconds. Ooh. Yeah, it's close. Come on, we got it. Ah, shit. Good defense. Good defense. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen. We gotta get it together forever. Ah, yeah, that was a little bit free spacing right there. Good keeper. Bro. Okay, we gotta substitute. We gotta put some newcomers. Yeah. Let's put Hendrik for Mbappe on the left side. Vinny gone. Rodrigo for we have Leao. So yeah. What else? Defense. Elitao. How did you miss? Shit. Boom. Outside. Fuck. Ah. What's I do? Fuck it. How is this offside, bro? We're kind of ganging up on Hendrik. Mbappe. Fucking Mbappe. Good defense. took the second one with Jude. Boom. Okay. Kind of anticipating for that goal. It came. Okay, Sechkovic. Sesko. Put him there. Good. Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro. I think you need attention. Okay. Okay, okay, I agree. I agree. I'm a fan, by the way. I'm a fan of Real Madrid. So yeah, yeah, yeah. This season, I have not been a happy fan. But you're right. Could have done better. We can. How many? Back, back. How you were passing? Ball never meant to go there. Hey, oh, Howell, Howell. Oh shit. We took that game. Which what will I going to be? Classic number 10, Peralta, Perez. I like this player, but where do I like show legends show change play? How old is he? Can I see his age? I want to sign this player. I want to sign him. He's 18. I think I can sign him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where. That I can say like, you know what? We can take him in. We can take him in. Gula to buy Bayern 30. Hendrik to 4 million, 21 years old. Should I let him go? Should I let him go? Should I let him go? Seems like a good player. I'm gonna wait on it. No, I'm gonna wait on it. Yeah. Yes, Nancy. Next game is against squad change. Beyond Huizen, Henrik, Essential maybe. I think that's it. I think unless we have the ideas. Start it up.
Buzzing already and with good cause. Two top sides ready to go at it, and this should be something special on the pitch.
It should be something very, very special on the pitch. Oh my god, it fucking shut down. Yep, my PlayStation. But you know what? Fuck you. I can't handle this shit anymore, man. Freaking cold. It's warm out here, man. You want me to survive through all this shit? It's a shit show, man. It's a shit show, man. Rumor has it. Gamages, man, gamages. Supposed to work. Yeah. I need to fix this watch. It's like stuck. It's not going left or right. Like, damages. Having having tough time on fixing it. I'll get on later on. I'll get on later on.